Welcome to our YouTube channel, dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities and more. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you will be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily somewhere in the video, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comment section. Good luck. Now, let's proceed with the latest Iraq dinar news and intel today. Please take these information with a grain of salt, and please make sure to do your own due diligence. There's a lot happening right now that most people are overlooking, but it's getting harder to ignore. The Central Bank of Iraq made a public statement confirming they're still actively reviewing a key part of the currency reform project, something we haven't heard mentioned in a long time. At the same time, credible reports are saying that the Iraqi dinar has already been positioned on international Forex trading platforms, though it's not live just yet. And if that's not enough, data shows the dinar has gained around 16% against the US dollar since the start of the year, something the CBI says is not temporary. These aren't just scattered updates. When you connect the dots, the direction becomes clear. Something big is brewing. Make sure you stick around until the very end of this video, because I'll be sharing my full breakdown of what these updates really mean and why this moment could be the closest we've ever been to a real shift. If you miss this analysis, you'll miss what could be the most important turning point we've seen yet. Let's dive in. From Newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat, an article from 2024. Alaq. We are constantly reviewing the deletion of zeros from the dinar, and there are no restrictions on our balances in America. Now, why would the CBI tell us this if they were not still planning the project and thus are telling us they could do it any time, such as using the words constantly reviewing? Just how far must the reforms go in order to move ahead with this project? Remember that back in 2012, when under Dr. Shabibi, they did not have all these reforms in place, yet he was given the green light to go ahead. Now Iraq is in a much better banking and financial position than in 2012. So, using our common sense, we can see how close we are to this event. From Intel Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK. Question: is it true the Kuwait dinar revalued to $9 after it revalued? From MarkZ. Some I know said it went as high as $9.88, but that was very briefly, for only a few hours or so as they added it to the basket. It was there and gone quickly. It is my understanding that after the experience with Kuwait, Iraq is doing a fixed float, and the Iraqi dinar will not be allowed to float like that. They're going to peg it or fix it, so there's not that large of rate swing. From Intel Guru Frank 26. Maliki's house is being secured right now. Why don't we have the new exchange rate? Because Maliki's people, the Framework Party, are against what Donald Trump wants to do. They know very well what Sudani wants. He wants the purchasing value to come to the Iraqi citizens, but it has to come the proper way, and it had to come through the United States Treasury. It's that simple. From Newshound Guru Samson article. A government advisor told Al Ghad Press the dollar is declining against the strength of the dinar by 16%. From Newshound Guru Militia Man article. The central bank, our measures contributed to lowering the exchange rate, and the decline is not temporary. Iraq is clearly showing that interlinking into the international financial system is taking place, and the central banks is now in the final stages. Let's keep in mind the importance of what is taking place is indirectly and directly necessary for a revaluation of Iraq's currency. It takes all of what is taking place, in cooperation and coordination from stakeholders with their support, with regional and international partner support as well. We have witnessed all of the afore. Powerful times. From Newshound Guru Pimpy. People ask me which currency do I think is going to go first. It's hard to say. There's a couple things to take in consideration. Vietnam is nowhere like where Iraq is. Their currency is actually more depreciated than Iraqi dinar, but Vietnam is already an active member of the World Trade Organization. There's no real restrictions on Vietnam from the United States. Their economy is booming. There's really just a couple of things Vietnam could do to help increase the value of their currency, and they have to want to do it. From Newshound Guru Clare, article, a government advisor told Al Ghad Press, the dollar is declining against the strength of the dinar by 16%. Quote, the dollar in the parallel market is witnessing a downward trend against the strength of the Iraqi dinar, with a downward change rate of about 16% since the beginning of the first quarter, and this has been continuous and gradual. The reasons for the dollar's decline have become very clear, led by the change in the foreign exchange policy adopted by the Central Bank of Iraq. From Intel Guru Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Firefly, Mr. Sammy says they say soon the parallel market price will come to match the official CBI rate. That's how it's going to be fixed. However, I still believe somewhere around 1390 to maybe 1350 or 1340, that will be close, that they will roll out the new rate. From Frank, this is so close, it's like your breath to your lungs. From Intel Newshound Guru Walking Stick, if the American dollar is $1, and if it's paired to the Iraqi dinar, that means the Iraq dinar is $1. That is called a nominal value. That is what every country seeks. In this case, it's also seeking a REER, real effective exchange rate. That's because it's reaching a nominal value. From Newshound Guru Militia Man, the Central Bank of Iraq, the powers that be, only show us what they want us to see. They're not going to give us the specific date, and they're not going to tell us how much. They're just going to show us. That's my view. Before ending with few more updates, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is interlinking. You can be the lucky winner if you like, subscribe, and watch the main content of this video. This will be for this coming Sunday's giveaway, and the winner will be announced in one of the Sunday's videos, so you do not want to miss it. From Newshound Guru Pimpy, just cause Iraq has a lot of money doesn't make their currency valuable. There's more factors involved. From Intel Guru Bruce via Wiser Now, we're getting close. We have information saying that the new dong rate will be coming up on the redemption center screens either Friday or Saturday. That's really good. And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank 26. Forex just put the Iraqi dinar on the international trading platform. It's not live or active yet, but it's in position. Now, here are my final thoughts on today's latest updates. In my opinion, what we're seeing now isn't just more speculation. It's a continuation of real strategic moves that are confirming Iraq's intent to revalue or reinstate its currency. One of the strongest indicators comes from Mountain Goat, who highlighted a 2024 statement by CBI Governor Alaq, where he confirmed they are constantly reviewing the deletion of the zeros. That kind of language tells us the project is still active and under serious consideration, not shelved. When a central bank says they're reviewing something constantly, it means they are waiting for the right moment to execute, not debating whether or not to do it. And with Iraq's improved financial standing, there's no longer a structural excuse to delay. Then there's Walking Stick's insight. He emphasized that Iraq is targeting not just parity with the US dollar, but also a real effective exchange rate. This can't happen unless the dinar is already revalued. You don't pursue REER while the currency is undervalued or restricted. This tells me the intention is clear. Add value first, then proceed with the deletion of zeros to clean up the currency supply and simplify transactions across the economy. Some still push the idea that Iraq might delete the zeros without increasing the value, but that just doesn't make sense. If Iraq truly intended to remove the zeros while keeping the value unchanged, they would have done it years ago. Waiting this long only to do something that reduces purchasing power for their citizens, especially after years of suffering, would be economically and politically disastrous. The only scenario that benefits both the country and its people is to revalue first and then redenominate. All the reforms we're seeing right now, foreign currency policy, dollar auction controls, parallel market reduction, international integration, are happening for a reason. They aren't random. They are setting the stage for something bigger. And in my view, that next step is a revaluation or reinstatement. Once that takes place, the deletion of zeros will be a logical and manageable follow-up step. So yes, we are seeing the right conditions and signals, the momentum is real, and the path forward is becoming clearer than ever. That's my final take. Finally, we posted a breaking analysis video the other day. We have critical news from Iraq. A high-level Iraqi government delegation recently met with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to discuss strengthening Iraq's currency. Could this meeting signal Iraq's plans for an imminent economic breakthrough and the long-awaited revaluation or reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar? We unpacked and explained what this means for Iraq's economic future. Please go ahead and check it out by clicking on the link on the top right of this video, as you don't want to miss this. Lastly, we will continue to post videos about the recent events and articles supporting the changes taking place in Iraq, so you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video. Bye.